What's up, Pyros? We are back at Green Mountain Fireworks right here in Alberg, Vermont, my Pyro home base, and I'm going to take you guys for a post-season walkthrough. That's right, everybody. The 4th of July has come and gone. It's officially the postseason right now, but for a seasonal tent, as you can see behind me, there's a lot of stuff. The owner actually got in a couple of shipments since the last time I was here. There's tons of new stuff, so I'm going to take a walk around with you guys and show you what all is still here at Green Mountain Fireworks. Ready? Let's go! So some of the stuff we've seen before, and I'm not going to try and capture all of that for you guys, but like I mentioned, there's a lot of new stuff. The owner got a big shipment from Winda Inn and a big shipment from Superior Fireworks, so there's really quite a lot of stuff, more than I was expecting for sure. So let's take a look. As usual, we'll start right here with the smaller items. We've got a lot of the same novelties that we saw at the beginning of the year. We do have these Flight School. This is a little spinner box. It comes with 10 little propeller spinners in it, and we've got all kind of the usual stuff: crackling balls, strobe pots. We've got party poppers and boom bags, UFOs that go up in the air. Over here we've got the USA Jumbo Gyros, which are pretty sweet, and an aerial boss, which you guys know I love. And we've got some other spinners. We've got the space capsules from Great American Fireworks Company that they whistle very loudly and fly up in the air. Hover hoppers, and back here we've got the Fantasy, which is a really cool multiple spinners on one fuse. And then we've got some sparklers and spinners here. We've got the handheld Lucky Wheels, Ocean Theater, which is a little seal toy that has a sparkler in the nose and goes around. And we've got tons of sparklers, all kinds of Great American stuff, which is really cool. You guys know that I love this company so much. And we've got wood sparklers, some different special shaped sparklers, and we've got these little VIP ones that you can stick into a cake or something. The octopus sparklers. These are great, the Crowning Glories. They're like two turbo sparklers. They have a lot of different names for the same thing from different brands, but really cool. Some of my kids' favorites. And then we come over here and we start getting into things that go up in the air. We've got a few varieties of Saturn missile batteries. We've got 100 shots and 25 shots. And then we've got some crackers. We've got M5000s from Cutting Edge, which is cool. That's new to the tent, is anything from Cutting Edge, and there's a couple other things we'll see later. Blast crackers and muscle packs for single firecrackers. Atomic snappers, adult snappers from Great American. Hubba. Yeah, I want some of them. Those might be coming home with me for my collection. I don't know. We've got the Megaforce giant snaps, so everybody loves those. You guys know that I do. And some little pops. And then we get into our Roman candles. And so, what do we got? Chameleon pack, 5-ball candles, full bore. So most of those are ones that we saw earlier. And then we've got these bigger ones here. These barrage candles all were on the shipment from the Superior. So we've got the Cannonade. This is like 304 shots of blue stars with glittery tails and red strobe pop at the top. And then we've got these glitter barrage candles, which look really cool. I haven't personally tried them yet, but they come in 3 different colors. You've got red, gold, and green, and they're fantastic. You can take a couple of them and set them up at angles, shoot across your field. Very neat stuff. And then we come over here, and we'll start with the fountains in the smoke. So we saw the Noisy Boys and the Killer Bees earlier. A lot of this stuff is still here. Definitely tons of stock. Hoot Hoot Hooray, which is a great one. The Hero Fountain, and all these are getting bigger as we go, you know. Bad Boys, oh, that's a really fun one too. That's got mines that go up super high and then pop at the top with the crackle. And then we've got our Kid with Baby Yoda. And then if we come around, we've got some ice cream cones and the Spyro Spark spinner, which is definitely really neat. One thing that you have this time of year is the last chance shelf, which is the stuff up here. This is not going to be restocked at all. It's going to be gone when it's gone. So these items are not on sale, but if you want any, this is your last chance to get them. So if we come back down here, we have attack mode. Boys and I shot that over a year ago now. Really, really fun hybrid fountain that definitely has got a lot of Roman candle shots. And then look at this bad boy, the Amazing Fountain. another cutting edge. Really, this is awesome. This thing lives up to its name. If you haven't shot one yet, I definitely encourage you to try one out because it's freaking huge. Then we've got some smoke items over here. We've got Big Daddy Smoke. That's new. I'm not sure what that is. And we've got the dinosaur smoke canisters from Great American, color changers, and smoke grenades, which are James's favorite because he loves to hold a pin and watch them go. So after that, we'll come down around here and start with the 200s. So for 200 gram cakes, we start off with the Little Hills. We've got the 96 shot color pearls. You've got your pretty little flyers. You guys notice there's new wraps on these. They're less pretty and a little bit more ominous than they used to be. Look at that. You know, they used to be a cute little bird, and now it's kind of this haunting owl. But very cool little set. And then we've got the premium Happy Planet. A lot of new stuff from SFX and Great American, including this 8-shot series, Silicon Valley American Revolution, and From Sea to Shining Sea, as well as down there we got Mount Rushmore. I haven't tried any of these myself, but I'm pretty excited to take a look at them. Classic Declaration of Independence, Flux, which is a great scattering star cake, Statue of Liberty. You guys might remember from my 4th of July finale board, I had a Statue of Liberty on there with some Industrial Revolutions. And we've got the 1849 Gold Rush, a beautiful gold cake, all one color. Space Race is a favorite of a lot of guys. I know it's really fun. It's one of my favorites too. Got some cool angles and a lot of effects. Let Freedom Ring. Shot that for our 500 subscriber special. That was really fun. We had 5 of them all together. And then we've got the Screaming Phoenix, Industrial Revolution, and American Heartland. All of these really cool cakes. And if you're in here and you're trying to figure out what you want to get and you just want to get them all, then you can do this. The Spirit of America assortment. You got 12 cakes in one box, quite reasonably priced, and really everything is fantastic. It's a great way to try all the Great American stuff out. And then we got Sky Shooter, which is a really cool angled 200 gram cake. That was really fun. Professor Pyro. Professor Pyro is a really fun cake. I have a demo of this recorded, and it will be coming up eventually. Really cool cake, and it's got a little bit of angles. And then we've got Macaron Pops. This features color-changing stars. I'm really excited to try it. Then we got Whirlwind Romance, which I've always felt like is a great bargain. It's a great deal because you get 2 cakes in one box. They feature Turbillions, which is a really sweet effect, and some really nice breaks at the top too. And then we've got Old Glory, which is a nice strobe cake from the Great American Fireworks Company, and Mischief Makers, which I haven't seen this one before, but it looks like it's another scattering star cake. So that is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to try that. And then we've got this 240 shot V Titanium Willow Comets. And I think this is kind of like a couple barrage candles set at angle so that they all go up opposed to each other. So you get a nice V shape going up with a lot of shots all at once. And that brings us over here where we start with the 350 gram cakes. Taco Truck is a longtime favorite. The boys have loved it. So do I. Really cool. And then we've got Audio Graffiti. I haven't tried this one out myself, but it looks really great. The owner tells me it's really cool. Looks like it's got a lot of lace. So it sounds pretty neat. Then we've got Occupy Mars, 10-shot cake with a girandola in the middle. Of course, girandolas are really sweet. There's a picture of what it looks like on the inside. So definitely, if you want to make a little noise, that's the cake for you. And then we've got a gender reveal cake here. We've got a couple duration cakes. We've got 1 Minute Ride from Bright Star and US 66, which you guys may have seen my demo of just recently. Patriotic Skybuster, which is a classic cake, great fan cake with a lot of shots, all in a fast duration. Banana Split, which features yellow crossets. Very cool. The King Cake. And then here we've got the Hardcore Cycle series, which is really great. Colonel Popper. And then we've got actually a couple things from Brothers, which is pretty neat. The Mob Madness set. So it looks like she's only got a few of them left. But all kind of classic cakes from Brothers. And then we've got from SFX Showline a couple of really great ones. Both of them I've been wanting to try. Not sure if I'll get either one today. But Red and Blue Mine to Silver Falling Leaves. Absolutely stunning cake, beautiful falling leaves. And then the Wolf Howling to Brocade Crown. If you're looking for a good howler cake, 25 shots, all in 5 seconds, super loud, those howling shots going up to pop into beautiful brocades. Just really outstanding cake from Superior right there. Now we've got Fish Tank, which you know I love, Screw Loose. Traffic Jam's another duration cake, and I haven't tried this one yet. There's only one left here, so I'm not sure if that's coming home with me or not. And then we've got, you can't come to Vermont and not have Green Mountain Boys, right? I mean, I'm so glad to see that they got this. It's a fun cake. Then we've got the Double Scoop, which features a bunch of angles, I believe, and really a very cool cake. Yes, so we do have angles on it. That one's been on my list for a little while too. I'm gonna have to really control myself here so that I don't go spending all my money, because there's so much that I want. And then we've got these Explorer series, I guess, from Winda. I'm not really sure. I don't know much about these. But we've got Earth, Mercury, Saturn, and Venus Explorers, all with pandas from Panda Fireworks, you know. And they look very pretty. And we've got Color Masters over here. I haven't seen this one yet either. She's got so much new stuff. And if we come over here, we've got another duration cake, Road Rage. B2 Bomber is also one that's just come in on the newer order. This was one from the list that I had asked her to pick up. So, looks pretty cool. Spiderbot definitely has a lot of neat looking effects. And then we've got Mafia Boss, which does a ton of different stuff, all in one beautiful cake. Absolutely. Rainbow, this lives up to the name, as you can see on the wrapper. You're going to get fan shots that go out in the order of the colors of the rainbow. So very pretty there. And then we've got Garage Band. I don't know what this one does. Looks cool. Looks like it has strobes and screaming, spitting gold chrysanthemums. Well, that sounds interesting. So, I don't know. It's kind of, man, they all look so good. I don't know what to do. So, and then we got Neon Moon. There's a lot of angled cakes. Really happy to see that. Container Load Blue. Looks like there's just a couple of them left. I think there's one whole one here, and then she's broken up the rest to sell the cakes individually. So we've got War Stopper and Reach for the Sky left. Then we've got Rush Hour, 3-minute duration cake. And then we've got our zipper cakes. Looks like most of these are about the same as when we were here before. But we do have the 4K Ultra HD. So 170 shot zipper there. I believe it does mostly gold. Then we've got a set of angled cakes here, Music to My Eyes, which looks beautiful. And if we buzz right back around here, we can see we've got a few no-labs left. She doesn't have a lot of these left, but once again, it is after the 4th, and she's trying to let some of the stuff dwindle down. And then we've got, this is new from the new shipment, the Bubble Gatling, 32 shots and 560 shots. That's fascinating. I think it's like two cakes in there. Yep. And apparently one does a ton of shots, and the other probably does bigger breaks. So that sounds pretty neat. And then we've got this compound cake here, Red, White, and Brew, which may be this year's answer to Fancy Freedom. So definitely very cool. I've never done a 1-3 compound cake. That would be something new for me. So pretty neat indeed. And then if we buzz way over here, we've got a couple little kids assortments. We've got the Kids Fun assortment, as well as the Kids Funny backpack and the 4th of July backpack. The boys and I have purchased both of these. We did a whole unboxing video of this way back when. And this one we just grabbed a couple of things out you might remember from our 4th of July daytime video, of just the little things that we did. And then we've got the artillery, which I actually kind of forgot to record last time I was here. So I'll show all of that to you. We'll start off, we've got the mini shell kit, $10, 6 little baby shells, comes with a little baby tube, it's adorable. And we've got the Absolute Power. This has really great tails, very nice artillery shell kit. New box. I think I like the old one better, to be honest with you. Then we've got these Super Bombs, which it looks like 12 ball shells in a tube, $34, 35. So great price for 12 balls. Really nice. And then we've got Dr. Shell. And then look at this, Solar Blast. This looks like the Winda preloaded tube kind of like the Artie explosion from Raccoon. So powerful as 5-inch shells. You get 6 of them in a box. I haven't seen these. I think I've really only seen people shooting the Raccoon ones. So definitely pretty neat. Really cool to see what they would do. And that's $45 there. Then we've got the Joint Task Force. You guys know that I really like this canister set. She's only got the red and the white ones left. The blue have sold out for the year. And then we've got the Bounty Hunter featuring Dog the Bounty Hunter. So that's a scattering star shells. And if you guys have been watching for a little while, you might remember that when we shot Dragon Duel 200-gram cake from Winda, I was asking people, does anybody know canisters that do this effect? And look at here, we've got some right at my home base at Green Mountain Fireworks. So a box of those will probably be coming home with me today. Then we've got the fish tank. These do jellyfish effects in the sky. Black Sight Armaments, which is just flat out a really great canister kit. 18 6-inch shells, a variety of effects. It's got some rings in there, some whistlers, just all kinds of neat stuff. Really very cool. And then we've got the Hammer of Thunder. This is a 24 canister kit from SFX. I haven't tried this one yet, so definitely pretty exciting for that. And also we've got Neon Beef, which is fantastic color cans. You know, just really great. And if we get over here to our last kind of section, we've got, oh yeah, it's in there. A 16,000 roll of firecrackers. And then we've got some other crackers down here on the bottom. The 1,000 roll brick of 16 shot little strips. You get 40 of those. You got Whistling Moon Travelers. And then we've got our bigger rockets back up here. We've got Howling Commandos from Winda. That might be it for bigger rockets at this point of the year. And then back here we also have the Neon Moon Travelers. So, pretty good amount of fun stuff, you know, for sure. Definitely plenty to choose from. If you're in the neighborhood and you're still looking for pyro, or you want to get a stash ready for New Year's Eve, which is coming up faster than you think, absolutely, Green Mountain Fireworks, you know, still very well stocked. We call it a seasonal tent because it is seasonal, but she'll be here all through the summer. They don't pack up until the weather actually does start getting cold up here in Vermont. Definitely worth checking it out. The website is on the bottom of the screen. Take a look at that, log on. You can see everything they've got. It updates live as to what their inventory is. Just check out the website and you can see what they've got here, like up to date to the minute. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to continue my day here helping out, and then I'm going to load the back of my car up with some of this pyro, and I'll meet you back home and show you what I got. See you there, everybody. Peace. All right, my pyros, I have made it there and back again. You know, I gotta say, as a out and living it pyro addict, it's not always the wisest thing for me to have a job helping out in a fireworks tent, because I was definitely the biggest sale of the day. That being said, I didn't go too crazy. I was texting with another pyro friend who was helping me rein it in a little bit. But, you know, I had to get some stuff, of course. So let's take a look at what I got. Ready? Here we go. So, as usual, we will start with the small and work our way to the big. I will say that I did get an employee discount as a helper router up there. And that definitely helped me offset the cost a little bit, but it also was a problem because I would look at single items and think about the discount that I was getting and rationalize buying them one at a time before I added them all up together in the end at the cash register. But anyway, let's take a look. So first off, I've been laying up a stash of ladybugs, these little novelty spinners that shriek really loud and then fly up in the air. For over a year, I've just been collecting and collecting and collecting them. And we are going to do a little stunt up at Pyro Camp. So I added to the collection there, got 3 packs of those little guys. So that's 9 more ladybugs to add to our box of ladybugs. And then I also got these M5000s from Cutting Edge. So I do like this style of firecracker. It's really just a small firecracker encased in clay to make it a little bit more compact and a little louder. Usually they do better than your standard single firecrackers. And I've been having a lot of fun kind of recently just accumulating different brands and comparing them. And actually have the world-class ones too. And for those of you that don't know, Cutting Edge is actually like the premier version of World Class from the same company. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to try those out because the World Class ones are great. And then we've got the 200-gram cakes that I've picked. Interestingly enough, I picked 2 of them from SFX, despite the fact that I'm pretty likely to be doing a wholesale order from them later next spring. But I didn't want to get a whole case of these, and I really wanted to try one at a time. The price was good. So I got Screaming Phoenix, which has a lot of effects kind of packed into a small space, which we've seen successful with some cakes and unsuccessful with others here on this channel. And then I got Flux, and Flux is the SFX Scattering Star Cake. So pretty excited to try that out. And then down here, we have Whirlwind Romance. Now, I did shoot this on the channel twice before. Way back when we were first starting, I put up demos of the individual cakes. So I really like it, and it's a great deal because you get 2 cakes for basically the price of 1, at least at the tent there. So it's probably going to be on my list all the time. I think I'll just keep on rolling and getting that one, even at retail cost. Then we come to the bigger cakes. So down here we've got Occupy Mars. I love girandolas. I've only posted a couple of them on the channel because they're expensive. They're loud. I can't do them anywhere other than Pyro Camp because they shoot a lot of plastic waste up in the air that has to be collected later. But definitely think they're great. So really excited to try this. And then we've got 500 grams, a couple of those. I have Double Scoop here first, which is an angled cake, 20 shots. And this is the one that got away from me last year. I really wanted it, and I kind of put it off because of the price. And then it was gone. So I was really tickled to see that Bronwyn, the owner of the tent, had gotten more in, and I snatched it up. I couldn't let it get away again. So I hope you guys understand how that goes, and I'm glad that I have it. And then we have B2 Bomber, the triangle cake with a cool shiny wrapper. 36 shots, 500 grams from Winda. Part of the reason I got this is because this is one of the, 40, 50 cakes that I suggested and requested of the Green Mountain Fireworks tent last year at the end of the season when I was given the gracious permission to basically send lists of what I wanted to see this year. So I definitely had to pick at least one of them up. Really happy to try it. It looks like it's got a lot of really cool effects too. So very excited for that. And then we've got our artillery. So first off, we have the Super Bombs. And I got this one because of the price. I haven't seen the demo of it. Didn't watch the company demo first. But it was priced very reasonably, especially when you add in my employee discount up there. And I'm pretty excited to try that out. I like kind of having ball shells. One, I know a couple of you guys really are into the symmetrical breaks. Pyrocats, talking to you, bud. Yeah, so hopefully you will enjoy this when I get around to shooting it. And 2, I like ball shells because they're nice to toss in every once in a while. It just kind of mixes it up for me. And then I got a couple of different sets of canisters. So let's start down here. So fish tank cans from Winda. This is a 12 canister set. They are 6 inches long, and they do jellyfish effects, which, I'll come around here, look kind of like this in the sky. I passed on this a couple of years in a row because I'm not sure how they're going to work. I think it really might depend a lot on what direction the can is facing when it explodes in the sky. So I'm borderline concerned that they're going to kind of be pointing the wrong way, like if you get ring shells that do the same. And, well, hopefully some of them work out right, but we're going to try it out. Thought it'd be neat. It's definitely kind of an unusual firework, so I thought that would be fun to try. And then up here we've got Bounty Hunter. Now, I got 2 of these. I don't usually buy 6 packs of cans, but like I was talking about when we saw Flux earlier, and the Dragon Duel cake that I posted a while ago, when I posted that video, I actually asked you guys to send me a note in the comments if anybody had seen any canister shells that had that scattering star effect. And Bounty Hunter is that kit. So I'm super excited. I grabbed 2 of these and we'll demo one, and I don't know what I'll do with the other, but really happy to have that too. So there it is, guys. You know, even a couple weeks after the 4th, Green Mountain Fireworks still Tables are full, lots of stuff. I mean, you saw it clearly. A lot of great things to pick through. Very nice little mini stash edition for me. I just love my pyro, and I can't seem to keep myself from picking up more. So, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have anything that you want to see sooner rather than later, make sure to send me a note in the comments. As we've been moving through the summer and the warmer months, I've been building a very large backlog of videos. So if there's something you want pushed to the front of the line, please make sure and let me know. All of these things will be demoed eventually, but at this point, you're looking at in the middle of the winter before you're really going to see any of these videos go up, even if I take them out and shoot them next weekend. So, thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe as well, because it really helps my little channel out, and I really appreciate it very much. And thank you. Thanks for taking time to watch some fireworks stuff with me. So, thanks again. Have a great night, everybody. See you next time, right here on the Vermont Pyro. Peace.